In the last video we learned how to draw the preliminary grade line projection. I have deleted the circles. As you can see, we don't need them anymore. Now we're going to inspect if there is any mistake in this P line. By visual inspection, it's easy to see that here around this area we have a problem. The P line hits this contour line twice, which is not acceptable, and we need to do something about it. The easiest way of solving this problem is to introduce intermediate contours. Just click on the line, draw a line perpendicular to the next contour line, do the same thing from this point perpendicular to this contour line, and roughly in the middle draw another line perpendicular to this contour line and extend this until it hits the next contour line. Then I am going to draw a polyline from the midpoint of this to the midpoint of that until the midpoint of this line, and assign a new layer. In my case I use intermediate contour lines for this layer. Then we can delete this part of the P line because we don't need it anymore. It has got a mistake. Therefore we need to draw a new P line between these 2 points. Polyline from this point to that point to this point, and assign the layer which is P line. The problem seems to be solved, but as you can see here, there is, if you zoom in too much, there is still a problem here. The contour line hits this P line twice. Then we can solve that problem as well. You can ignore it because it's a very minor mistake, but just for the sake of demonstrating it to you, I'm going to draw another intermediate contour, this time between these 2 points. So up to this point there's no problem. I can trim this line as well. So also you can get rid of that, this. Somewhere in the middle, draw another line perpendicular to this, and join these using polyline in the midpoints. This becomes my secondary intermediate contour line. Now I'm going to visit this point this time, polyline from this point to that point to this point, and assign P line for this. Get rid of these auxiliary lines. That's it. So I have solved this problem by introducing 2 different intermediate contour lines to solve this problem. Now this is the rest of the P line has got no problem at all. All contour lines has been cut only once, therefore this is acceptable. So this is that we need to join this as well. Join this line, that line, that line, that line. That's it. So this is my P line. From now on I'm going to use this P line as a base for my centerline traverse and the rest of the design procedure.